What if I told you the reason you wake up tired every single morning isn't because of age, but because your body is quietly asking for help? After 60, so many of us struggle with sleep. You try sleeping pills, you try melatonin, even herbal teas, and yet the nights stay short, broken and restless. Morning comes, but instead of energy, you feel heavy, dizzy, and weak. Many elders whisper to themselves, maybe this is just old age. But that's not the truth. There is a small gift hiding right in your kitchen. Cinnamon. Yes, the same spice you've used for sweets, curries, or tea for decades. But beyond flavor, cinnamon carries healing power that science now confirms. Its polyphenols and minerals calm the nervous system, ease stress, improve blood circulation, and gently balance your hormones. It doesn't force your body like a pill. Instead, it reminds your system how to fall into deep, natural rest. Think about it. A pinch of cinnamon could be the difference between a restless night and a peaceful morning. Imagine waking up not with trembling hands and a heavy head, but with clear eyes and steady energy. This is why I believe cinnamon is not just a spice. It is a silent companion for senior wellness. So stay with me, because tonight your path to deeper, calmer sleep may begin with nothing more than this simple spice. Now that you know the hidden power of cinnamon, let's uncover 4 simple ways you can use it tonight to calm your body, steady your mind, and finally welcome deep, natural sleep. Among all the remedies you can try at home, one of the simplest and most comforting is a cup of warm cinnamon tea before bed. The recipe is straightforward. Take 2 cinnamon sticks or 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Add a few slices of fresh ginger and about 300 milliliters of water. Bring it to a boil, then let it simmer for 5 minutes so the fragrance of cinnamon blends with the warmth of ginger. Strain it into a cup, let it cool slightly, and add a teaspoon of raw honey. Just drink around 100 to 150 milliliters, about 20 to 30 minutes before sleep. The effect may surprise you. Warm cinnamon tea gently opens up your blood vessels, improving circulation and lowering blood pressure just enough to calm the body. The nervous system begins to relax. Cinnamon works quietly to stabilize blood sugar, preventing those sudden drops that can wake you up at night. Ginger, on the other hand, warms the body, relaxes the muscles, and eases hidden tension. Together, they create a natural signal to your body. It's time to rest. But the benefits go beyond sleep. This tea also supports digestion, reduces bloating after dinner, and helps fight inflammation in the joints and muscles. It strengthens the immune system, which makes it especially valuable during the colder months when many seniors often feel weak. I once met Mr. Iyer, a retired school teacher from Chennai. For years, he would lie awake after midnight, tossing and turning. His doctor told him his heart was fine, his sugar levels were under control, but still the restless nights continued. One evening, his daughter prepared cinnamon tea for him. At first, he laughed and said, "How can tea solve what medicine couldn't?" But within a week of drinking a small cup before bed, he noticed the change. His body felt lighter, his sleep less broken, and the mornings less heavy. "I didn't realize such peace could come from a simple kitchen spice," he told me with a smile. Research supports his experience. Studies on older adults show that drinking warm cinnamon tea before bed reduces nighttime awakenings, decreases tossing and turning, and improves overall sleep quality. So if you've tried pills, if you've tried turning off the lights earlier but nothing worked, why not give this small habit a chance? Sometimes the answer to years of restless nights is not a stronger medicine, but a gentle drink that warms your body, calms your mind, and invites sleep to come naturally. But what if you don't want to drink anything before bed? Don't worry. Cinnamon still has another gentle way to help you. By simply adding a small sprinkle to your evening meal, this humble spice can quietly prepare your body for a calmer night's sleep. Not everyone enjoys drinking tea before bed, and that's perfectly fine. Cinnamon can still work its magic in a very simple, almost invisible way by becoming a part of your evening meal. Imagine this: a bowl of warm oatmeal with a dusting of cinnamon, a small cup of yogurt with fruit and a pinch of spice, or even a sliced apple sprinkled lightly with cinnamon powder. These little touches not only make your food taste richer and more inviting, but also set the stage for a calmer, steadier night of rest. Why does this matter? One of the hidden reasons many seniors wake up at night is because of unstable blood sugar. After dinner, glucose levels may rise, then crash quickly while you're asleep. That sudden drop signals your body to release stress hormones, cortisol and adrenaline, to bring sugar levels back up. But those very hormones jolt you awake, heart beating fast, mind suddenly alert, even though your body is tired. Cinnamon is nature's gentle answer to this problem. By stabilizing blood sugar, it keeps those late-night fluctuations under control, reducing unnecessary awakenings and helping you sleep through the night. Cinnamon does more than just steady sugar. Its fragrance carries cinnamaldehyde, a compound that relaxes the emotional center of the brain. That warm, familiar aroma brings comfort, slowing down racing thoughts and creating a subtle sense of peace at the end of the day. In addition, the polyphenols found in cinnamon act as antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents. They protect your nerves, calm hidden stress inside the body, and even support digestion, so you don't lie awake feeling bloated or uncomfortable after dinner. Nutrition studies confirm what many seniors have experienced. Using just a small amount of cinnamon in the evening can significantly improve sleep quality. The change doesn't happen overnight, but after a week or two, the nights begin to feel smoother, the mornings a little lighter. I remember meeting Mrs. Kapoor, a 66-year-old grandmother from Delhi. She always complained that no matter how early she went to bed, she would wake up around 2 a.m. with her stomach rumbling or her mind unsettled. She tried cutting down on dinner, even skipping it, but that only made things worse. One evening, her daughter suggested a simple change. Sprinkle half a teaspoon of cinnamon on her evening yogurt. Mrs. Kapoor was skeptical. How could such a small amount make any difference? But she agreed to try. Within a week, her pattern shifted. She still woke briefly once, but instead of feeling restless, her body stayed calm and she slipped back into sleep almost immediately. "It feels like my nights are finally on my side again," she told me, smiling. If you'd like to try this method, keep it simple. Use about half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon, which is safer for the liver than cassia varieties, and add it to your favorite evening food, oatmeal, yogurt, or fruit. The best time is about an hour before bed, enough for your body to absorb its benefits before sleep begins. So the next time you prepare your evening snack, don't just eat it plain. Let cinnamon join you at the table, not only to delight your taste buds, but also to guide your body into the kind of deep, restful sleep you've been missing. And if you prefer not to eat or drink anything before bed, cinnamon still has a way to help. Just its warm aroma alone can turn your bedroom into a gentle therapy space, preparing both your body and your mind for deep, natural sleep. Not every remedy needs to be eaten or drunk. Sometimes, The most powerful signals come from something as simple as the air you breathe. Cinnamon essential oil is one of those quiet gifts. Just a few drops released into your bedroom can transform the entire atmosphere, preparing your body and mind for rest without you even realizing it. The science behind this is fascinating. Cinnamon bark contains cinnamaldehyde, the compound that gives it its distinctive warm, spicy fragrance. When diffused, those aromatic molecules enter your respiratory system and travel straight to the limbic area of your brain, the very center that controls emotions, memories, and relaxation. This is why a familiar scent, like your grandmother's cooking, can instantly bring you comfort. Cinnamon works the same way. Its fragrance gently slows your heart rate, lowers cortisol, and whispers to your nervous system that the day is done and it's safe to let go. But the benefits don't stop there. Cinnamon oil also has antibacterial and antiviral properties. When diffused, it purifies the air in your bedroom, making the environment cleaner and healthier for your lungs. For seniors who often face weaker immunity, this extra layer of protection can be a blessing, especially during cold or damp seasons when colds and coughs are common. A room filled with a soft cinnamon aroma is not just calming, it's also protective. You don't need much to begin. Simply add 3 to 5 drops of cinnamon essential oil into a diffuser or aroma lamp. Turn it on about 20 to 30 minutes before bedtime and let the fragrance fill the room. This short window is enough to prepare your body for sleep while keeping the air comfortable. Avoid diffusing all night, as that may dry the air and overwhelm your senses. The goal is not intensity, it is balance. To enhance the effect, you can pair cinnamon with other oils. Lavender is a wonderful companion, soothing anxiety and softening overthinking. Sweet orange oil blends beautifully, creating a sense of warmth and peace, almost like a comforting hug. Each combination has its own personality, but all work toward the same goal, guiding your body gently into a state of rest. Let me share a story. In Hyderabad, I met Mrs. Anjali, a 70-year-old widow who had spent years struggling with insomnia. She had no trouble falling asleep, but staying asleep was her battle. Almost every night she would wake up at 2 a.m. and remain awake until sunrise, her thoughts racing through old memories and new worries. She had tried pills, teas, even meditation apps, but nothing truly worked. One day her granddaughter brought home a small essential oil diffuser and a bottle of cinnamon oil. "Nani, let's try this," she said with a smile. At first, Mrs. Anjali laughed. How could a fragrance fix what nothing else had? But she agreed. That night, they set up the diffuser 20 minutes before bed, letting the warm aroma spread across the room. Mrs. Anjali described what happened later in simple words. "I woke up at 2 as always, but for the first time I didn't feel restless. My body stayed calm, my mind quiet, and I drifted back into sleep within minutes. After a week, her nights began to feel more continuous. After a month, she told me, 'Doctor, I no longer dread the nights. My room feels like a sanctuary now.' Her story is not unique. Many older adults have discovered that cinnamon's fragrance is a powerful signal their bodies recognize. It doesn't knock you out suddenly. It simply lowers the volume of stress and noise inside, so sleep can arrive naturally. So if you're someone who resists the idea of changing your diet, or if drinking before bed tends to make you get up to use the bathroom, this method may be perfect for you. It requires no effort beyond pressing a button, yet the effects ripple through your body and mind. The smell of cinnamon is a reminder of warmth, of kitchens filled with love, of safe spaces. When that aroma becomes part of your evening ritual, your body learns This is the signal. It's time to rest. If you've never tried essential oils before, this is an easy place to begin. Start small, be consistent, and observe how your nights change. Sometimes the difference between a restless night and a healing one is not another pill, but simply the fragrance of a spice you've known all your life. And finally, if you're looking for the most comforting way to end your day, there is nothing quite like a warm cup of cinnamon milk. This simple bedtime drink combines two powerful gifts, milk and cinnamon, into one gentle formula that signals your body it's time to rest. Of all the ways to use cinnamon for better sleep, perhaps the most comforting and nourishing is a warm cup of cinnamon milk before bed. It is simple, it is gentle, and yet its impact can be profound. For many seniors, this small ritual becomes more than just a drink. It becomes a signal to the body and mind that the day is finished and rest is about to begin. Let's first understand why this combination works so beautifully. Milk has been used for generations in Indian households as a bedtime drink. Rich in tryptophan and calcium, warm milk helps the body produce serotonin and melatonin, the very hormones that regulate sleep cycles. Tryptophan is the raw material. Calcium acts as the helper, ensuring the conversion process happens smoothly. The result is a natural wave of drowsiness, not forced like a pill, but arising gently from within. Now add cinnamon into this picture. Cinnamaldehyde and polyphenols from cinnamon calm the nervous system, reduce hidden inflammation, and stabilize blood sugar levels throughout the night. Why does this matter? Because unstable blood sugar is one of the hidden reasons many seniors wake up suddenly at 2 or 3 a.m. Cinnamon prevents these spikes and crashes, ensuring your sleep stays continuous. At the same time, the warm, fragrant aroma of cinnamon triggers the brain's emotional center, slowing heart rate, reducing stress hormones, and creating an inner sense of safety. When milk and cinnamon come together, you get a natural relaxation formula. The milk starts the hormonal cascade that brings on sleep, while the cinnamon protects the body and mind from the interruptions that often disturb rest. This is why many experts say, if you only want to try one bedtime remedy, let it be cinnamon milk. How to prepare it? The method is very simple. Take about 100 to 150 milliliters of warm milk, cow's milk, goat's milk, or even almond milk if you prefer. Add half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon powder. This type is safer for long-term use because it contains far less coumarin than cassia cinnamon. Stir well until the spice blends with the milk. If you'd like a touch of sweetness, add a small teaspoon of raw honey. Drink this 20 to 30 minutes before bed. That's it. No complicated steps, no expensive ingredients, just two humble foods working together. The benefits beyond sleep. What makes cinnamon milk unique is that it doesn't just help you fall asleep. It also supports your overall health. Thanks to its antioxidant properties, cinnamon reduces stress inside the body, boosts immunity, and even helps control weight by lowering nighttime cravings. Many people notice that when they end the day with cinnamon milk, they don't feel the urge to snack late at night. Over time, this small habit can help maintain a healthy weight and stable energy levels. Cinnamon milk also supports digestion, helping to avoid bloating or heaviness that can keep you awake. It soothes the stomach and reduces mild acidity. For those with joint pain, the anti-inflammatory compounds bring gentle relief, making it easier to lie still and comfortable during the night. And here's a bonus. With regular use, people often report improvements in skin texture and hair health. The antioxidants nourish the body from within, creating a glow that shows on the outside. A real-life story. I will never forget meeting Mr. Banerjee, a 73-year-old retired banker from Kolkata. He had spent nearly a decade struggling with sleeplessness. Every doctor's visit ended with the same advice: try another pill. He tried melatonin tablets, sedatives, even stronger medications, but each one came with side effects: grogginess in the morning, dizziness, or dependence. "I can close my eyes," he once told me, "but I cannot rest." His granddaughter, studying nutrition in Delhi, suggested something different: cinnamon milk. At first, he resisted. How can milk and spice do what all these medicines fail to do? But one evening, more to humor her than anything else, he agreed. They warmed a small cup of milk, stirred in half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and added a drop of honey. He drank it slowly, not expecting much. That night he fell asleep at his usual time, but noticed something unusual. He didn't wake up at 3 a.m. as he usually did. The next morning, he felt lighter. Within a week, the pattern continued. He was still waking once or twice, but instead of staring at the ceiling for hours, he slipped back into sleep almost instantly. After a month, he looked at me with tears in his eyes and said, "Doctor, I feel like my nights have been returned to me, and all it took was a cup of milk." His story is not isolated. Across India, from Chennai to Jaipur, many elders have shared similar experiences. Cinnamon milk becomes more than just a drink. It becomes a ritual, a moment of peace, a reminder that sleep is still possible after 60. Important safety notes. Of course, as with any remedy, it's important to use cinnamon wisely. Cassia cinnamon, the cheaper variety found in most markets, contains higher levels of coumarin, a compound that can be harmful to the liver and kidneys if consumed in large amounts. That is why it's better to choose Ceylon cinnamon for daily use. Even then, moderation is key. Stick to about half a teaspoon per day, which is safe for most people. If you have liver disease, are taking anticoagulant medication, or are pregnant, consult a doctor before making cinnamon a regular part of your diet. The same applies to those with allergies or sensitive stomachs. Safety always comes from balance and awareness. Why this ritual matters. Ending the day with cinnamon milk is about more than just sleep. It's about sending a gentle signal to your body. The day is done. It is time to rest. Unlike pills that command your body to shut down, this ritual invites rest naturally. The warmth of milk, the fragrance of cinnamon, the sweetness of honey. It feels like comfort in a cup. And sometimes, comfort is exactly what the body needs to remember how to heal. Think of it as a gift to yourself. After decades of working hard, raising families, carrying responsibilities, you deserve nights that restore you, not nights that drain you. Sleep is not lost with age. It only needs the right key. And for many, that key is found in a simple, steaming cup held in your hands before bed. So tonight, instead of reaching for a pill or scrolling on your phone, try preparing a cup of warm cinnamon milk. Sip it slowly. Feel the warmth spread through your chest. Breathe in the gentle fragrance, and then let your body do the rest. This is not just a drink. It is an invitation to rest, to heal, to dream again. Cinnamon is often seen as just a spice, a simple powder to flavor sweets, teas, or curries. But as we've discovered on this journey, it is so much more than that. Cinnamon is a natural, safe, and gentle tool for restoring balance to a body that has grown more fragile with age. It calms the nervous system, steadies blood sugar, improves circulation, and helps your mind and body find the rhythm of rest again. Think back to the 4 simple ways we explored. Sprinkling a little cinnamon on your evening oatmeal or fruit, sipping a warm cup of cinnamon tea, diffusing cinnamon essential oil into the air, or ending your day with the comfort of cinnamon milk. Each one is easy, affordable, and rooted in traditions that have quietly supported health for centuries. And the beauty is, you don't need to do them all. You don't need to complicate your routine or overwhelm yourself with too many changes. Just choose one method that feels right for you and practice it for a few nights. That small step alone can be enough to remind your body what deep, restorative sleep feels like. For many seniors, the problem is not falling asleep, it is staying asleep. Nights are interrupted by stress, racing thoughts, unstable blood sugar, or aches and pains. Over time, this cycle leaves mornings heavy and unkind. But cinnamon offers a quiet shift. It doesn't knock you out suddenly like a pill. Instead, it whispers to your body, "It's safe now. The day is over. You can rest." Imagine what this could mean for you. To lie down at night and drift off without struggle. To stay asleep without waking in the middle of the night, restless and frustrated. To wake in the morning feeling lighter, clearer, with more energy to spend on the things you love. Whether that's a morning walk, reading to your grandchildren, or simply enjoying the sunrise with a calm mind. Sleep is not just rest. It is the foundation of vitality, memory, and joy. And yes, after 60, your body changes. Hormones decline, the nervous system grows more sensitive, digestion slows, and blood sugar becomes less stable. But these changes do not mean the end of peaceful nights. They only mean your body is waiting for the right signals to guide it back into balance. Cinnamon can be one of those signals. The stories we shared, Mrs. Kapoor sprinkling cinnamon on her yogurt, Mr. Iyer finding peace with cinnamon tea, Mrs. Anjali transforming her nights with a diffuser, or Mr. Banerjee regaining restful sleep with cinnamon milk. These are not miracles. They are reminders that nature has always offered us simple, accessible answers. So if you are watching this now, I want you to remember one thing. Deep sleep is not behind you. It is still within you, waiting to be unlocked. You do not need to fight it with stronger pills or force it with complicated routines. Sometimes, the answer is as small as half a teaspoon of spice, waiting quietly in your kitchen. Choose one method. Try it tonight. Notice how your body responds tomorrow. Let this small ritual become a gentle invitation, a way of telling yourself, the day is done, it is time to rest. Because in the end, better sleep after 60 is not about doing more. It is about doing less. It is about giving your body the right environment, the right signals, and the right care to remember what it has always known. How to heal, how to rest, how to dream. So let cinnamon be your companion on this journey. A humble spice, a simple habit, a natural key to nights of calm and mornings of clarity. A small change, yes, but one that can bring great blessings.